morning, students. Ninth class first lesson, our earth lesson. We will learn that in part 1, our earth, universe, sun and the earth. Today we will learn earth as a planetary body. Earth as a planetary body. Earth as a planetary body. Already we learned in solar system 8 planets are there. Among 8 planets, Earth is the only planet we can see each and every living creatures we can see on the surface of the Earth. That's why we call Earth as a living planet. On the surface of Earth, nearly 71% water we can see. That's why we call Earth as a blue planet also, because 71% water is there on the Earth, and at the same time remaining 29% land mass is there on the surface of the Earth. As 71% water body dominates on the surface of the Earth, we call Earth as a blue planet. Okay, now we can learn Earth as a planetary body. As being a planet, what is the main function of Earth? Almost not only Earth but also almost all planets revolves around the sun. That is the main function of almost all planets. Now we can learn Earth as a planetary body. Earth being a planet, Earth has 2 movements. What are they? The first one is rotation. Being a planet, Earth has how many movements? 2 movements. What are they? The first one is rotation. The second one is revolution. Here we can call them as movements or rotation or movement. Earth has 2 movements are rotation and revolution. The first one is rotation. When Earth revolves on its own axis from west to east at the speed of 1610 kilometers, that we call as a rotation. What is meant by rotation? When Earth revolves on its own axis, here it is axis, on its own axis from west to east at the speed of 1610 kilometers, we call it as a rotation. Due to rotation, day and night occurs. Every day sun rises in the east, not sun rises in the east. Earth revolves on its own axis from west to east. That's why we feel that sun rises in the east. Actually, sun do not rise in the east. Earth revolves around on its own axis from west to east. That's why we call as a rotation. What do we call it? Rotation. What about revolution? When Earth revolves around the sun on its own orbit is called revolution. Okay, first one is rotation. Axis. What is meant by axis? When Earth revolves on its own axis from west to east, that we call as a rotation. What is meant by axis? For example, here it is equator, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn. Here you see it is equator, 0 degree latitude. What do we call it? Equator. Here we can learn what is meant by axis. Axis is an imaginary line. Which connect North Pole to South Pole through equator, that we call as a axis. Once again I would like to repeat it. Axis is an imaginary line which connect North Pole to South Pole through equator, that we call as a axis. Okay, rotation takes place on axis. Okay, rotation speed is 1610 10 kilometers per hour. 1610 kilometers per hour. For example, here you see, what is it? It is globe. Why do we use it? In order to represent Earth, we use globe. Globe is the model of the Earth. Here we can learn the difference between the globe and the map. Globe is the model of the Earth. Map is a, for example, map we can see like that. Map is a pictorial representation surface of the Earth. What is meant by map? Map is a pictorial representation surface of the Earth. Okay, here you see, students, rotation speed is 1610 kilometers per hour. 1610 kilometers per hour. Next one, rotation duration nearly 24 hours. How much time it takes to complete one rotation to the Earth? Nearly 24 hours. How much time? Nearly 24 hours. Next one is, due to rotation, what happens? Due to rotation, what happens? Due to rotation, we can see day and night. Due to rotation, we can see day and night. Due to rotation, we can observe day and night. Next one, here we can see, once again I would like to repeat it. What is meant by rotation? Rotation is nothing but when Earth revolves on its own axis from west to east at the speed of 1610 kilometers per hour, that we call as a rotation. Due to how much time it takes to complete one rotation? 24 hours. Okay, due to rotation, what we can observe on the surface of the Earth? Day and night. Next one, rotation takes place on axis, revolution, orbit. What do we call it? Orbit. What is meant by revolution? Revolution means here when Earth revolves around the sun. Sun is center in solar system. Not only Earth but also almost all planets have been revolving around the sun. For example, here you see sun is in center of solar system. Earth revolves around the sun. That we call as a revolution. Revolution, what is meant by orbit? Orbit is a path or line where Earth revolves around the sun. Where Earth revolves around the sun. What is meant by orbit? Orbit is a path or line where Earth revolves around the sun, we call as a orbit. As rotation takes place on axis, here revolution takes place on orbit. Revolution takes place on orbit. What is meant by orbit? We learn right now. Next one. Second one is, rotation speed is 1610 kilometers per hour. What about revolution? Revolution speed is 1,07,200 kilometers per hour. Revolution speed is 1,07,200 kilometers per hour. Next one, rotation duration 24 hours. What about revolution? Revolution duration 365 1 by 4th day. 4 days. 365 1 by 4 days. Actually, every year, general years we have 365 days, but in leap year we have 366 days. Okay, next one. Due to rotation, what happens? Due to rotation, we can see day and night. Due to rotation, we can see day and night. But due to revolution, what happens? Seasons. Due to rotation, seasons. Okay, students. Once again, I would like to repeat what is revolution. Revolution is nothing but when Earth revolves on its own orbit. Orbit, the shape of orbit is oval shape. The shape of orbit is oval shape. That we call as a revolution. Revolution speed is 1,07,200 kilometers per hour. Revolution duration is 365 1 by 4 days. 365 1 by 4 days. Due to rotation, due to revolution, what happens? Seasons. We can observe seasons due to revolution. That is the difference between rotation and revolution. Rotation and revolution. Students, this is the difference between rotation and revolution. Students, now we can learn the distance between sun and the earth. Sun and the earth. Actually, average distance between the sun and the earth is 150 million kilometers. How much it? 150 million kilometers. The average distance between the sun and the earth is nearly 150 million kilometers. 150 million kilometers. 1 million equal to 10 lakhs. 1 million equal to 10 lakhs. Here, nearly 150 million means here the average distance between the sun and the earth is nearly 15 crores kilometers. How many crore kilometers? 15 crore kilometers. Okay, that is not exact distance between sun and the earth. Sometimes it may far away from the sun, sometimes it may be near by the sun. Here you see, in order to reach sun rays on the surface of the earth, it takes nearly 8 minutes. Nearly how much time? 8 minutes. Actually, we know very well, light can travel how much speed? The speed of the light is 3 lakhs kilometers per second. How much it? 3 lakhs kilometers per second. That's why here, in order to reach sun rays on the surface of the earth, it takes how much time? 8 minutes. How much time? 8 minutes. The distance between the distance between the sun and the earth is 150 million kilometers. 150 million kilometers. 150 million kilometers. 1 million equal to 10 lakhs. 150 million kilometers means here 15 crore distance between the sun and the earth. It is not exact. Sometimes it may be far away. Already in previous class we learned that revolution on orbit, the shape of orbit is oval shape. The shape of orbit is oval shape. The shape of orbit is oval shape. Revolution takes place on orbit. Here you see, it is sun, earth. Sometimes it may be near to earth, near to sun. Sometimes it may far away from the earth. But average distance, how much is? Average distance is 150 million kilometers. Average distance is 150 million kilometers, nearly 15 crore kilometers. For example, the farthest, when it revolves around the sun, sometimes earth may be far away from the sun. Earth may be far away from the sun. The distance is 152 million kilometers. 152 million kilometers. The farthest distance between the sun and the earth is 152 million kilometers. Here 152 million kilometers. Sometimes it may be near to the sun. That we call that distance is 147 million kilometers. 147 million kilometers. The farthest distance between the sun and the earth is 152 million kilometers. The nearest distance between the sun and the earth is 147 million kilometers. 147 million kilometers. Here you see the average distance between exact average distance between the sun and the earth is 149.5 million kilometers. 149.5 million kilometers. How we can get the exact average distance between the sun and the earth is farthest distance plus nearest distance by 2. Then we can get the average distance between the sun and the earth is 149.5 million kilometers. Here we can say this situation we call as aphelion day. This day we call as aphelion day. Aphelion day. The farthest distance day we call as aphelion day. What do we call it? Aphelion day. What about nearest distance between the sun and the earth? We call as perihelion day. Perihelion. It is aphelion. The farthest distance we call as aphelion day. The nearest distance we call as perihelion day. What do we call it? Perihelion day. Farthest distance, that means here farthest distance January we can observe it. Farthest distance, nearest distance we can observe in July. Okay, once again I would like to repeat, students. Distance between the sun and the earth is 150 million kilometers. The farthest distance between the sun and the earth is 152 million kilometers. It is 152 million kilometers. When we can, that day we call as aphelion day. When we can see that day, July 4th. What do we call it? July 4th. July 4th. Next one, nearest distance between the sun and the earth is 147 million kilometers. 147 million kilometers. When we can see 147, in which month we can see? January. We can see January 3rd. Aphelion day we can see July 4th. January 3rd and July 4th we can see. That is the. Okay, exact average distance between the sun and the earth is 149.5 million kilometers. It takes how much time to reach sun rays on the surface of the earth? 8 minutes. Light can travel how much speed? Light can travel at the speed of 3 lakhs kilometers per second. Okay, students. The word earth, it is an English word. It means in ground, soil, dry land, etc. The word earth is an English word. It means ground, soil, dry land, etc. For example, in Indian languages, in India, different languages are there. Nearly 22 languages recognized by our constitution also. Among these languages, in Sanskrit language, among different languages in India, in Sanskrit language, it has different names. They are Bhumi, Prithvi, Dharani and Avani. Once again, I would like to repeat, students. In India, different languages are there. Nearly 22 languages recognized by our constitution. In Sanskrit language, the earth we call as Bhumi, Prithvi, Dharani and Avani. Bhumi, Prithvi, Dharani and Avani. Okay, the word earth in English, we call it as a ground, soil or dry land. In Indian languages, different languages are there in India. Among different languages, in Sanskrit language, we call it as a Bhumi, Prithvi, Dharani and Avani. Students, the evolution of the earth. The evolution of the earth means here how earth was formed from at the beginning position to present position. For example, here you see the evolution of the earth. Earth began to form around 4.5 billion years ago. How many years ago? 4.5 billion years ago. Earth began to form around how many years ago? 4.5 billion years ago. 1 billion equal to how many crores? 1 billion equal to 100 crores. 1 billion equal to how many crores? 100 crores. That means here 4.5 billion years ago means here the nearly 450 crores years ago. Earth was formed how many years ago? Earth was formed at the early, that means earth began to form around 4.5 billion years ago. That means here 450 crore 4 years ago. Earth was formed 450 crores years ago. Next one, ball of swirling and dust clouds. For example, first, in order to become this position, Earth has been changing different phases. Among them, the first stage is ball of swirling, dust and clouds. Ball of swirling, dust and clouds. For example, here in order to become this position, it has changed different phases. Among them, the first one is bala swelling, dust and clouds. Bala swelling and dust clouds. Another one is, for example, from this position to it came to molten stage. Molten stage means here in hot liquid form. Hot liquid form. It itself at the beginning, that means here it formed in the form of gases. Different gases. What are the bala swelling and dust clouds. Gradually, years together, gradually it become cool, and from that gas position, that means that clouds position to, that means here the swelling clouds position to it became molten, that means here liquid form. What do we call it? Liquid form. First one is earth itself formed in the form of gases, in the form of different gases. What are they? Bala swelling, dust and clouds. And second stage is molten stage in hot liquid form. Hot liquid form, it is like a boiled soup, boiling soup. When soup is getting heat, it is in the form of boiled, that means like a liquid, that means hot liquid. And gradually what happened? Gradually from gas stage to different gases stage to liquid, hot liquid position. Hot liquid position also years together, that means here few billion years ago it became cool and it became solid state. Finally earth was formed. Okay students, we learned that the evolution of the earth, first it formed in the process of gas, like this here a swelling ball with dust clouds. Second position, it became as a molten stage, that means here liquid stage. Liquid stage means hot liquid. And finally how it became solid state. In order to become in this position, like present position, earth has changed, that means here from swelling dust clouds position to molten liquid to solid state, molten liquid to solid state. How many stages it has completed? It has completed 3 stages, from dust clouds, swelling dust clouds. First one is gas, in the form of gas. Second one is molten liquid, that means hot liquid position. Next one solid. Present the earth is in solid state. How it completed these 3 stages from the beginning, that means here 4.5 billion years ago. How many years ago? 4.5 billion years ago earth was formed, that means here it has been changing till today also. When that change started to form 4.5 billion years ago. Next one, for example, in order to explain this, the evolution of the earth in simple way, while we are preparing a soup, for example, in soup, in order to prepare soup very tasty, we add so many flavors, and not only that, but also we are using so many things, like vegetables, like drumsticks, like some of them. In the soup, while it is boiling the soup, we add curry leaves and another flavors also in order to get taste. While the soup is boiling, that means heavier particles reached bottom of the vessel. Once again, I would like to repeat to you. While we are preparing a soup, when that soup is boiling, we can observe in that vessel, when it is boiling, heavier particles. What are they? Like that drumsticks, or some of the vegetables like potato pieces, and some of them reach bottom of the vessel. Light particles. That means here curry leaves we can see top of the vessel. In order to prepare soup, we use so many vegetables and curry leaf also. That means here heavier particles reached on the bottom of the vessel. Lightweight particles Lightweight particles, that means whatever it may be lightweight particles, reach the top of the vessel. Like that also, while Earth has been changing, when Earth has been changing, that means we know very well the Earth consists with three layers: crust, mantle, and core. What are they? Crust, mantle, and core. It is topmost layer. It is topmost layer. It is topmost layer, like that. It is topmost layer. Second, it is crust. It is crust. And second one is crust. And this one is mantle. And third one is core. Here you remember, students, here how Earth was formed. How when we prepare a soup in a vessel, almost all heavier particles reach the bottom of the vessel. Light particles reach that means here on top of the vessel, like that also. While Earth changing, that means here, that means forming, that means here a light particles like that means light particles reach on the top of the layer. What is the top of the layer? Crust. And lightweight particles reach, that means here mantle. Heaviest particles, that means here we can see in the layer of core. That is the formation of the Earth. For example, if we take anything as an example, each and everything light particles reach on the top of the vessel. Lightweight particles, that means here we can see below the that means here below the light particles. At the bottom of the vessel we can see heaviest particles. Like that. That means here on the surface of the Earth, that means here on the surface of the crust we can see mountains, plateaus, plains. For example, we can see the formation of first order landforms. What are the first order landforms? We can see on the surface of the Earth. Next lessons we can learn them. What are they? The first order landforms are oceans and continents. The first order landforms are oceans and continents. That means here. And second order landforms, mountains, plateaus, plains, we can see. All these we can see on the surface of the Earth. That means here crust. These are almost all lightweight particles we can see on the surface of the Earth. That's why it formed like that. And second one is here we can see. Here also we can see temperature. When we go 32 meters depth in interior part of the Earth, we can see, that means here 1 degree temperature increase. That's why here below the crust we can see maximum almost all minerals, metallic minerals, non-metallic minerals, fuel minerals, almost all minerals are in liquid position due to heavy temperature in mantle. In core also like that. This is the evolution of the Earth, how Earth was formed. Once again, I would like to repeat, students. Here the evolution of the Earth. Earth was formed how many billion years ago? 4.5 billion. Earth started to form how many billion years ago? 4.5 billion years ago. In order to become this position, it first of all at the beginning it was in the form of swirling. That means here moving ball with clouds, dust clouds. It is in form of gas. Next one, gradually years together it became another position, another phase. That phase we call as a molten liquid. Hot molten liquid position. And present, what is the shape of Earth? That means here the shape of Earth is spherical shape, and it is in solid state. Okay, next one. Another one is heaviest particle, that means reach the bottom of the vessel. Lightweight particles reach on the top of the vessel. In that way, Earth was formed from 4.5 billion years to even today till today also, Earth has been forming, but which we cannot observe on the surface of the Earth. Students, atmosphere. What is meant by atmosphere? What is meant by atmosphere? Atmosphere is nothing but Earth surrounding. Around the Earth, one thin layer is there. That layer we call as atmosphere. That layer we call as atmosphere. Atmosphere consists with several gases. What is meant by atmosphere? Earth surrounding. What is meant by atmosphere? Earth surrounding. This thin layer which is Earth surrounded by, Earth surrounding is called atmosphere. Earth, for example, if it is Earth surrounding air we call as a, this layer we call as a atmosphere. Earth surrounding air we call as atmosphere. Atmosphere consists with several gases. Atmosphere consists with several gases. What are they? The first one is oxygen, nitrogen, argon, neon, like these other gases also there, carbon dioxide also. Atmosphere consists with several gases. What is meant by atmosphere? Earth surrounding air. That means here this layer, a thin layer is there around the Earth, on the surface of the Earth. Atmosphere. Atmosphere extends up to 1000 kilometers on the surface of the Earth. How many kilometers? 1000 kilometers on the surface of the Earth. This atmosphere consists with several gases. Among them, oxygen, nitrogen, argon, neon, and carbon dioxide. Here you see, students, among these gases, for example, oxygen and carbon dioxide. What is the use of oxygen and carbon dioxide? Is there any use with oxygen? Is there any use with carbon dioxide? Is there any use with oxygen? Yes. Each and every living creature breathe oxygen as a breath of life. It is very, very useful for us. Without oxygen, we can't live. That's why oxygen we call as a breath of life. What do we call it? Which gas we call as a breath of life? Oxygen. Okay, next one. On the surface of the atmosphere, what is meant by atmosphere? Earth surrounding air we call as atmosphere. It consists with several gases. Oxygen, that means the proportion of nitrogen is higher than any other gases on the surface in atmosphere. Oxygen, nitrogen, argon, neon, and carbon dioxide also. Atmosphere consists with the composition of all these gases. Atmosphere means earth surrounding air we call as a atmosphere. Okay, already students we learned that we have to learn three, that means important years from the beginning to present lesson. What are they? Universe itself formed how many years ago? Universe itself formed. Universe itself formed how many years ago? Universe itself formed how many years ago? 13.7 billion years ago. Students, I would like to repeat three important points to you. The first one is universe itself started how many years ago? 13.7 billion years ago. Universe itself started 13.7 billion years ago. Earth was started to form how many years ago? 4.5 billion years ago. How many years ago? 4.5 billion years ago. Next one. Human beings arrived on the surface of the earth how many years ago? 1 lakh years ago. How many years ago? 1 lakh years ago. 1 lakh years ago. 1 lakh years ago. Once again, I would like to repeat, students. Universe itself formed 13.7 billion years ago. Universe itself. In universe, we can see different. That means millions of galaxies. Among millions of galaxies, our sun is the part of solar system, is the part of one galaxy among millions of galaxies. In solar system, Earth is one of the planet which formed how many years ago? 4.5 billion years ago. How many years ago? 4.5 billion years ago. On the surface of the Earth, human being arrived how many lakhs years ago? 1 lakh years ago. How many lakhs years ago? 1 lakh years ago. How many human being arrived how many years ago? 1 lakh years ago. Earth started to form 4.5 billion years ago. Out of 4.5 billion years ago, half of the duration, that means here half of the duration, lifeless on the surface of the earth, lifeless and barren. Lifeless and barren. The first living, that means here the first life we can see in oceans. The first living creatures where we can see in oceans. Later we can see plants and animals. Universe itself formed 13.7 billion years ago. Earth was formed 4.5 billion years ago. Out of 4.5 billion years ago, half of the duration, that means here entire Earth history, half of the duration, lifeless and barren. The first life, that means here we can see in oceans. Later we can see plants and animals. Human being arrived how many lakhs years ago? 1 lakh years. 1 lakh years ago. Okay, once again, that means repeat it. Universe, Earth and human being. 13.7 billion years ago, 4.5 billion years ago, and human being arrived 1 lakh years ago. Okay, students. Today our homework is, I would like to give 2 questions as homework. The first question is, what is the difference between rotation and revolution? What is the difference between rotation and revolution? Another question is, explain the evolution of the earth. Explain the evolution of the earth. Once again, students, the difference between rotation and evolution. The second question is, explain the evolution of the earth. Evolution of the earth. Thank you, students.